Hi everyone, in this video I am going to solve a particular problem related to the complex number. Here the question is if the value of x plus 1 over x is negative 1, then show that the value of x raised to the power 2010 2010 plus 1 over x raised to the power the same number 2010. The result of these expressions gives the value 2. We are going to show the result is a 2. This is the given conditions and we have to show this expression and the result of this expression is a 2. Now solving this question. Here the given equation is x over x plus 1 over x is equals to a -1. Now doing the simplifications on these equations. Here this can be written as taking the LCM here, the x square plus 1 over x is equals to a -1. We do in the first step, we take the LCM of the denominators, and this can be further written as x square plus 1. Now doing the cross multiplications, this x times -1 gives -x. Here we do the cross multiplication, or this can be written the x square, this negative x, transposing this negative x to the left hand side, and it becomes the positive x plus 1 is equals to 0. Here we just transpose this negative x to the left hand side of these equations. Now here is a quadratic equations. It is the quadratic equations in the variable x. This is the quadratic equations in the variable x. So these equations will have the two roots. Now solving these quadratic equations by using directly formula. Using the formula, we have to first compare these quadratic equations with the general form of the quadratic equation. So comparing the equations x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0 with the standard form of the quadratic equation, and the standard form of the quadratic equation is x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Let's compare the terms. Therefore the value of the here the a is coefficient of x square. In these equations the coefficient of the x square is 1, so the value of the a is 1, and here the b is coefficient of x, and in our equations the coefficient of the x is 1, so the value of the b is also 1, and here c is the constant term. In our equations the constant term is 1. Here we just compare the given quadratic equations with the standard form of the quadratic equations, then we find out all the values of a, b and c. Now using the formula, please remember this formula to solve any quadratic equations. I already made the separate video on the quadratic equations, properties of the quadratic equations. First of all, watch that video, then you will be very clear about the lesson quadratic equations. First watch that video on the topic quadratic equations. Now solving these quadratic equations just by using the formula. The formula is the variable is equals to -b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4 times ac over 2 times a, but the value of the a should not be equals to 0. Please remember this formula. Now substituting the values of a, b and c in these equations, in this formula. Now value of the b is here 1, so -1 plus or minus b square. Here the b is 1, it square is 1 minus 4 times a is here 1 and the c is here also 1, and it is divided by 2 times a. Now simplifying this expression, and this is -1 plus or minus here 1 minus 4, 4 times 1 gives 4, it is further divided by 2 times 1 gives 2. Now simplifying this, -1 plus or minus, and here in square root 1 minus 4 gives -3 over 2. and negative 1 plus or minus square root, and this can be written as the square root of negative 3 can be written as the square root of 3 times I. It is divided by 2. Here the square root of negative 3 can be written as the square root of 3 times I, where the value of the I is square root of negative 1. So it is the imaginary unit on the complex number. We already defined this value of the. Please remember the point, I is always square root of negative 1. So we do the simplifications here. We change the value of the x in terms of I here, where the I is the imaginary unit. Therefore, the values of x are here. We got one is positive. Extracting the two roots from this combined form. This is the compact form. This is in compact form. Now extracting the two roots from this combined form. One root is negative plus square root 3I over 2. Here we take the positive signs, and if we take the negative signs here, then this will be the another root. Here we got the values of the x is two imaginary numbers. Our question is, our target is to find the value of the expressions x raised to the power 2010 plus 1 over x raised to the power 2010. We are going to evaluate the values for this expression. Now here the value of the x raised to the power 2010 plus 1 over x raised to the power the same power is going to be calculated, and here is a very beautiful form. We already studied about the cube roots of unity. These first expressions negative 1 plus square root 3I over 2 is just omega. It is omega. The omega is the Greek alphabet for representing one imaginary cube root of unity. We already made the separate video on the topic cube roots of unity. You can watch that video. I will share the link of that video in the description box. And we already defined this number, these imaginary numbers, negative 1 plus square root 3I over 2 is a omega. It is the one imaginary cube root of unity. And this expression is just omega square. This is omega. This is the value of omega, and this is the value of omega square. Please remember the point. And where the omega is the cube root of unity. Where the omega is the cube root of unity. Now, so here are the two values of the x. So taking the first value here, the omega raised to the power 2010 plus 1 over omega raised to the power 2010. Here we take first value of x is a omega, and we know the some properties on the cube roots of unity. The properties are properties of cube root of unity are omega cube. Omega cube is always 1. Please remember this property. Omega cube is always 1. And the second property is 1 plus omega square gives the value 0. Please remember these two properties of the cube roots of unity. These are very important properties for solving the problems related to the cube roots of unity. And this can be written omega cube times the 2010 divided by 3 gives, I think 2010 divided by 3 divided by the 3 gives the number 670. Here we split the power 2010 into the two factors 3 times 670. We use the laws of indices, and plus 1 over here is the same operation, omega cube times 670. Here we just split the power into two factors, and the omega cube is just 1 raised to the power 670 plus here 1 raised to the power 670. So any power of the 1 is 1 plus this is 1 divided by 1 gives 1, and the value is here 2. We prove uh, the value of this expression is a 2 just by taking the one value of x. Now turn of next value of the x. If we put the value of the x is the omega square, now putting the value of the x is a omega square, then the expressions becomes, then this expression becomes omega square raised to the power 2010 plus 1 over omega square raised to the power 2010. Now doing the simplifications here, and this can be written omega uh, omega raised to the power 2010 raised to the power 2. Here we just interchange the powers. We can interchange the two powers by using the concept of laws of indices. This can be written as 2010 2, just interchanging the powers. And we already calculate the value of omega raised to the power 2010. Omega raised to the power 2010 is a 1. So this is 1 plus 1 over 1. 1 plus 1 over 1 gives the result uh, gives the result 2. 1 plus 1 gives 2. Here we calculate the value of these expressions. These expressions is a 2. Here we use the both the values of the x. First we calculate the value of the x here, and then we use the value of the x in these expressions one at a time, and then finally we got the same result. The result is here 2. Here the concept of the cube roots of unity is used. This property is used here, and so methods for solving the quadratic equations also used here. So first of all, you can watch my videos on the cube roots of the unity, basically properties of the cube roots of unity, and the quadratic equations, how to solve in quadratic equations. I already made the separate videos on that topic. This is the final solutions for this particular problem. We use the concept of complex numbers as well as the many topics on the complex numbers as well as the concept of quadratic equations. How to solve the quadratic. This is the formula for solving any quadratic equations. This is the formula. This was for today. Please keep watching. Thank you.